welcome back to another episode of the So What Now podcast. I am so excited to be here today.
You're so cute.
Because you're 38.
I am 38.
38?
8.
How do you feel?
38.
Is that good? Bad? Neutral?
I feel good. I don't think at this point, it's like, it's a big number. She's a big girl. She's a big girl.
Large and in charge.
Large. Okay. She's a big girl. I feel good. I feel blessed. I feel mature. Mm-hmm. I ain't mature no more. It's mature.
Okay.
I feel very matriarchy since I've been reading what's her Facebook. It was good. It was good. I really want to say I've been wanting, I don't know how to I want to do something, but I don't know what. I'm really I'm going to, did we just start this?
Yes.
It's because I haven't smoked. I need drugs. Oh my God. I think I'm addicted. Okay. My feelings are coming out. You just did so good for my birthday. I felt so loved.
Because you are, and I wanted you to feel that way. That was my intention. So I'm happy. That's a gift for me that you received what I was trying to give you. But really Carla, that is nothing in comparison to what you and Amma did for my birthday last year. Are you serious?
I don't know. I feel like this is way more.
No, I'm going to cry. We are not even 2 minutes.
We're 30 seconds in.
Menopause and emotions.
It has to be perimenopause is here. Something is here. My goodness, I've been crying about it since Monday. I'm like, or Sunday. It just felt so good to have you guys at the house, and I'm like, you really I really felt like I was in Japan. Aside from the guy shooting sake down my throat, a little dangly thing in the back of my throat that I did not ask for. He knocked it out. You know when you go to oh my God.
It's okay.
You know when you go to the arcades and you shoot with water?
Yeah.
The little things and they fall back? Mm-hmm. That's what it felt like he did to the back of my throat. I was pissed.
That was too much. That he was doing a lot. It felt like punishment. Whenever we got something wrong, Saki you. We're like, no, Saki you.
No, so basically, if you guys didn't, because I haven't really posted a video about it. Oh my God, why are my eyes still crying? This is terrible.
Ship created a video and he's gonna send it to you. Yes, I was like, you're here, you're the only man. Do man stuff and take behind the scenes videos.
I saw you telling Ship, I'm so sorry. She was she said, oh, more videos, pictures. Actually, sit over there. You can't sit here.
Take out the trash, put the tables down, run security. Actually, do not sit here. You're going to ruin the pictures. Go to the corner. Love him. Was so happy he was there.
Thank you.
Was more than happy to do man things too. And I appreciate that.
Ship is awesome.
He's a gentleman.
I really, really love that Janine has introduced me to him all these years. Because Janine's the glue.
Yeah.
To a lot of friendships. I think the same way that I am with certain people, Janine just brings people together. And her too, between you and Janine.
She was so down. She was like, what do you need me to do? Just let me know. Run through the list. What do you need me to get?
I think that's the biological white side in you. And the fact that she was raised by white people.
No, it's just because I love you. And I know that I've been listening to what you've been saying as far as you want to be at home with your people. You want to show up as a husband, even though that didn't work out because you can't chill.
I chilled.
And no, you can't.
I think
First of all, she had to have a task. She said she didn't want a task. I took all the task away from her, and then she had to have a task. So I was like, okay, you can make a drink. You made 4 drinks.
It was so good.
She still contacted the people behind my back and changed the time.
I was trying to help Brittany out.
It was a you have to pre-order the food, a pre-prepared menu. She still added 5 people. So next time you're like, oh, I just want to show up. I'm so tired. I'm going to just let it go out of my head. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, just do it. And it's I
just let you complain. But I'm so glad you had a happy birthday.
I had the best. Between Sunday and Monday, it was everything I could have ever asked for.
Nothing like a good birthday to remind you how loved you are because you are loved.
I love you and I felt it. Yes. I felt it deep in my core of my esophagus.
Good. Okay, so enough for you not to need a man?
I don't need a man right now.
Okay. I win. I get my Golden Girls moment.
It was definitely a Golden Girls moment. Definitely a Golden Girls moment.
Stick with me. You have more birthdays like
that. No, I had a really you couldn't have offered me Ibiza over this. I would have taken this any day.
They're about to come over my house.
Who's coming to your house? A man? Is it a man?
Oh, my sister. I told her I was gonna give her a plant. When I've been killing my plants lately, and she been reviving them.
Is it because you were planning the party?
Yeah.
Wait, planning the party killed the plants?
No, they've been dying since COVID. Oh. I had 50. These are just the last of them.
So you're giving it to them? So you're not a plant mom anymore?
I'm a plant auntie.
Okay.
But my plants don't have a mom. And so auntie killing them.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah,
What happened
more
to
of a
ASAP
plant
Guaci?
auntie. ASAP Guaci's going strong. So ASAP Guaci is my avocado tree. Since the hurricane like 2 years ago, it is growing slanted, but I think that's fine.
That's fine. A little
Yeah,
crooked.
but he probably got more, like 3 more years
He
before
probably
he'll start to
LGBTQ.
bear fruit.
He ain't straight. He crooked.
So ASAP is doing good. Yeah, I think I need more like sturdy plants.
What about the one that you used to talk to that you said you would be happy?
Oh, that was the peace lily, and
And what
she's
happened?
dead.
Oh,
Yeah, she did. She died a long time ago.
yeah. She's in peace now.
Yes, exactly. R.I.P. Peace Lily. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so you and the straight hair.
I know.
She is Asian,
Listen,
honey.
not just straight, but also dark. It was a communication breakdown. Okay, first of all, we probably should take a poll, but like, am I the only one struggling to be a baddie in Trump's economy? Like, I can't afford it anymore.
Girl, it is so expensive to get a hair done
I'm
now.
lower middle class now.
No, seriously.
Post inflation. And so, like, I can't afford to, like, my beauty treatments like I used to. So I was like, I'm going back to my roots. I'm going back to the Dominicans. And I went a little dark. It was a little miscommunication on my part. I'm gonna blame myself. It's not even a lady's fault. And then she just went a little too straight with the flat iron. Like, I like a blowout versus like a press out. And I'm gonna go back because the price was right.
I think what you should do is do the color with her and then go to your blow bar.
Yes,
right afterwards.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Because they did a really good job when they did your
they did.
blowout.
So it's fine. It'll be fine.
No, I think I want them to know. She calls me. She's like, "Hey, I need you to translate for me. I'm going to the Dominican place. I want you to tell them what I want." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't really know how to say bleach in Spanish for like hair purposes. Let me call Wendy."
Yeah.
So before I could call Wendy or her mom, because her mom's a hairstylist, you called me and you were already at a place.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I'm here." And I was like, "Oh my God."
Because that's how it was. So the place is like literally on the corner down the street from my house. And I just went in to ask if they do like this color. And the lady was like, yeah. And I was like, "Oh, what's the price?" And she was like, "Oh, $150. No, $125. And I was like, "Oh, can I make an appointment?" She was like, "Yeah, I can see you in 15 minutes. I was like, "Okay, yes. Let me do it."
Well, we have your colorist now if you want to go lighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Go lighter.
Another Dominican lady.
Another Dominican. No, it is expensive out here. I know that everybody has their worth, you know, of what they charge.
Right. And I'm not going to dispute nobody with that. No. I think you're worth it. For my pockets?
Well, it ain't even for my pockets, though. There are just certain things that I'm willing to splurge on and others that I'm not. I do love my hair, but also I can leave my hair natural. Do you remember my hair used to be out here, blonde at the tips because it was so grown out. Like, it's not a big deal. Exactly. I do care about the curly cut.
Yes.
But curls. I can get I don't know. It's just, it is expensive and they have really good talents and they have a clientele. So who am I to tell you?
I'm also on the fence about whether or not I'm going to continue curly cuts because I am back to loving my hair being straight.
And you love how you feel with your hair straight.
Yes. So I was like, I need just a cut that lets me have the versatility. So I might just, I don't know. I haven't decided on that one yet, but I might not do curly cuts specifically anymore.
Yeah, you do. I like your hair straight.
I know. I just have to be careful about like this type of straight because then I do mess up my curl pattern, and I like the versatility.
I told you you're gonna have to wash your hair in deep conditioner 4 times.
Yeah.
Yep, before that curl come back.
Yeah,
it's gonna look like a mop when you wash it.
Exactly. I don't like it this straight though. I think I look dirty. A little dirty.
Well, do your hair get greasy?
Not immediately. No.
Oh, okay. Do you have dry shampoo?
No.
You should probably get some dry shampoo.
I don't think it's gonna help this. I think that's how straight she made it. It's not even. Oh no, I mean for the roots. Now. That lady flat ironed my lashes. Okay, she was like, I was like, "Ma'am, that's enough."
Did she give you a wooden spoon for your ear?
Yes.
Yeah, she got to put the wooden spoon in your ear.
Exactly. I don't know how. I thought we were done. I'm about to get up and go. Next thing I know, she pulls out the flat iron. I'm like,
why you didn't tell her no?
I was scared. She's an auntie. I was scared.
Aren't you? We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about aunties later. No, but I'm glad that you found somebody to do hair, and then we'll go from there. I don't think what you're asking is something that's like a really crazy thing. Exactly. Why did you stop going to the other girl?
The first girl? Because she messed up my hair, and then when I went to fix it, I felt like she was doing me a favor fixing it. So she would bleach my hair and put the rest of the color on in the bowl, and I would just put my hair like in 2 braids because I was like, get it curly. I went to the gym the next day, didn't even notice. They were like, the whole bottom row is just like the bleach, like the color hadn't been applied.
What?
Yes. And so, like, I contacted her about it, and she was like, it was just like a vibe she gave me of like squeezing me in and like, oh, no problem, I can fix. Like, almost like it's like, no, bitch, like you owe me this. First of all,
Yeah. Did she
if
charge you for it?
no, but it was just like
You didn't like the
she was
vibe?
doing me a favor of fixing
You
it.
should have been more like apologetic. It's like, oh my God, yes, come
Yes,
through it. And actually, let me give you
exactly.
an extra blow, something extra for your trouble.
Or just like, I don't know. She seemed bothered that she had to fix her mistake, and I was like, that's the last time that you'll make me feel that way. So not my last girl.
No,
Just
no, no,
made
no,
that
no.
clear.
This is
So
like a
it was
while back.
this is a previous person.
Yeah, okay. Because I was wondering what happened with
You
there.
won't never get the chance to disrespect me again.
No, that's right. Nobody disrespects my friend.
Right. Now she ain't know I was mad when I was there. She ain't never seen me again.
You ain't gonna say nothing.
No, I ain't no like head-to-head combat type bitch.
And services.
I'm gonna pick up that phone and call my friend when I leave. You'll never believe.
She disrespecting me. What you say? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm telling you about it.
Again.
No.
Take my dollars elsewhere.
And we could do that. That's part of the service industry.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think that service industry now, and I think I did a whole thing about this. I don't know when it was. It was when we rebranded or not. But the service industry, they're so entitled.
Yeah.
And they just cancel or they don't do a good job and they keep raising their prices. And it's like, what happened to service? Now it's like we should be grateful to sit in their chair. Thank God that Jazz is not like that. And I love that I come to her and I feel like at home. And
right, exactly.
Like you love what you do.
Mm-hmm. Others,
they're just like, they're so entitled and like, chop, chop,
Yeah.
do mediocre job, and charge like I'm Kim Kardashian.
I know.
I don't like that.
I'm trying to be a baddie in Trump's economy. Like, I'm like, listen,
It's hard.
For my Botox and stuff, that's where my budget gonna go. For my hair, I'm gonna figure out a different solution.
Look, it's coming back. I gotta text Janine Botox party ASAP. Okay, ASAP. I think it's time. It's about time.
It's about time. Yeah.
I saw the line.
That was Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
By the end of the month, we need to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a little hungry.
Are you? Right now?
No, I just saw that our woman of the week.
And it does look good. You said it yesterday or Tuesday? Yesterday. You were like, oh no, Monday. I was like, I really would have turned around if you said yes.
Yeah. Because
I could have ate a biscuit. A Popeyes biscuit. So, woman of the week, aside from you, and third my birthday, she's definitely, you and Janine and Jen are definitely woman of the week. But Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Baby, she is just doing what she needs to do in silence. And I saw, I think it was Charlamagne who wrote this, and a caption. It's like, when you make your own lane, there's no traffic. Like when you stay in your lane, there's no traffic.
I like that.
I like that too. I had heard it before, but I just saw it. I think it was yesterday or today. Mm-hmm. And she's doing just that. She's in her own lane. So right now, she put her little crop top, hair laid, and a little construction hat, and she walked into her own Popeyes.
That is so cool.
So she is opening a Popeyes franchise. It is her being an entrepreneur. It's her getting out of the entertainment space.
Mm-hmm. I love that she's diversifying.
What is the beginning of the song? That chicken at Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
That one. I can't remember the love that.
Why do I know that?
Because we love Popeyes. Who doesn't love? It's a jingle that's been around forever.
Yeah, I do love me some Popeyes.
So she's bringing in the Hottie Sauce for Popeyes.
I want to try that.
Yes, me too. And then that's a collaboration thing, so they're going to be bringing it in. I just love that she went into the space while it's being constructed, and she's going to do different things. They were talking about the speakers in the place, how it's going to be like a lot of music. There's going to be like Hottie Sauce time. Like she wants all the hotties to come in. So it's going to be a different. Me too.
Where is it? Do we know?
Where is she from? Is she from Houston?
She's from Texas.
Yeah. It's probably in Texas.
Dang, we need to go.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. Let me see. Oh, she looks so good. Like there's like holes. They're literally in the middle of construction.
I want some of Megan's biscuits.
The right one or the left one? Which biscuit you want? She looks so good. So yeah, she knows it's opening. Where is it opening?
She'll probably start it in Houston.
Yeah, most likely. It doesn't really.
We'll find out, Megan, and we coming to see you.
We're coming to see it. No, can we make it a thing?
No, for real.
I feel like the line's gonna be.
And then we can ride by Beyonce's house too. Well, her childhood home.
You know where it is?
We'll find it.
ChatGPT will let us know.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna be like, where did she grow up and what is the address? It'll take us right to it. But yeah, shout out to Megan. I love seeing women leaving the space, like creating different lanes for themselves, because that's putting a little bit of my anxiety, right? I'm like, oh my God, I need to diversify my portfolio even more. I need a recession-proof business.
I already told you have a recession-proof business. So Carla and I have been real stressed out about Trump's economy.
Did you see it? Never mind.
Carla more so than others. And I'm like, I don't know why you're so worried. You have a recession-proof business right here at your fingertips.
Literally.
The oldest profession.
Cleopatra.
Somebody's always gonna buy this.
You're
sitting on a gold mine. Just relax.
Gold.
Don't worry your little head.
Girl, I don't know how to sell this thing.
You don't.
I undervalue myself.
It sells itself.
So I don't. How? We'll work on the marketing.
When the market get bad enough, it sells itself.
Okay. I don't know. All the ladies, just know that you have, according to Dex, you have a recession-proof business.
Yes.
That I don't know how to sell just yet, but oh my gosh, I need to show you this lady. So I found this lady on Instagram talking about recession-proof, right? And it don't matter how old she is. Where is it? Wendy. I sent it to Wendy. She's called, I want y'all to look this up. It's the Greek Goddess Steph. Greek Goddess Vibes is her page. And please look at this. She's an older white woman, and she is in bikinis with her boobies propped up and her booty, and like she got meth head face with
does
like.
She have an only?
I don't know what she does, but in some of those videos, there are men behind her slapping her little flat booty. She got to be at least 70. Or because they don't age very well, probably her 50s.
What? Why does this come across your feed?
I don't know. I have the most random things that pop up for me, but it's her face. It's her, the way she be looking at the I don't know, but y'all look her up. It's Greek Goddess Vibes. You're in for a treat. It's like you can't stop watching it. It literally gives me like I'm amused and disturbed at the same time. Yeah, I couldn't stop watching it.
So she can't be sexy at her age?
Absolutely, at her age. She's just not sexy.
Oh, okay.
But you can't tell her that.
No.
You can be sexy. Look at Gayle King, 70. I think she looks great. Even Martha Stewart, let's go to a white woman. Martha Stewart did Sports Illustrated. She did the cover or whatever. She looked great.
No.
She looked great. Her confidence, this is meth.
That's not nice, Carla.
Facts. No, I'm stating facts. It is not nice.
That's not nice.
I like, whatever. Okay, fine. Just keep going. Greek Goddess Vibes. Shout out to her and her confidence.
So now that you're 38, let's go back to your birthday real quick.
Okay.
Should we be calling you Auntie? Because you love to throw that word at me.
I love the aspect of being called an auntie.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm seeing it that I am an auntie at this time, especially I have some younger girls that I speak to and that I'm friends with. Jazz is one. I think she's like 26. I have, oh my goodness, I can't think of her name right now. Karina. She's about to be 30. There's Dee Dee, who's like 27, 28. I have a few younger girls, and I notice that I'm auntie when I talk to them.
I see.
Or when they talk to me, or they're telling me certain things, and it's the way they look at me when I'm saying something, and I'm like, oh, shoot, be careful with what you say, because they're listening and they're watching.
Yes.
So that's a whole auntie. Even though I got a little baby, I'm an auntie, and I like it. I don't want nobody looking at me the way I look at 20-something-year-olds.
So you see auntie as a term of endearment and respect.
I absolutely
do. So why, I feel like when you say it to me, though, it's like
you take
such
offense.
A dagger.
I don't know why, but let's go into like where kind of it came from, because there is a respect behind it. I feel like back in the day, for you to be an auntie, it was like you didn't have no kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like an older woman with no kids or whatever, but that's not where we at. We clearly had them young. They're there. So I see it as a term of endearment and respect. Because I don't think you would call somebody an auntie if they were like Goddess Greek vibes. Like
I think a lot of people, especially on the internet, use it as like another way to call you old, like to take a shot.
I don't
like
ever
tell
see
auntie
that.
Sit down, like, you know.
Oh, see, that's not my algorithm.
Oh.
I see. Maybe that's why you're taking offense. Get off the internet. The internet is messing with you. It's not. It really isn't. There is, I guess that is a side of it where, you know, younger folks be like, that's just an auntie. But really what they're saying is, I'm still immature. That's how I see it. You calling me an auntie in a negative way is like you're immature and you haven't gotten here, nor do you have the experience to have the knowledge that we do.
Yeah.
So you're still kind of like, life is great. No, the economy is messed up. You're about to not have a job. You're going back to your mama's house. Under her rules, now you have a curfew. You know, you don't even realize that. But this auntie is at home.
Well, so maybe because you don't be on the TikTok like that. There is this really big creator on TikTok. She actually originated on YouTube. Her name is Jackie Aina.
I know her. I know her chef.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was blocking people for referring to her as auntie.
I love a woman that just blocks folks. When they're just like online and they got something to say, blocked.
Yes. But she did eventually address it. She said that she's the oldest of like a really big family, and it's a immigrant family. And with that being the oldest girl, like you almost were like another parent. And she feels like people calling her auntie now is almost like parentifying her, making her be a symbol as like, like you just said, like respect or someone they have to look up to, or
Yes,
who's going to
respect
guide
me.
them and mentor them. But she doesn't want that role right now yet. So she's like, I'm not your auntie. You're blocked.
Let me see what she said. Let me hear it. Let me hear it, because I don't. Oh, she was with Keke Palmer?
Yeah.
Talked about this in a video like 2 years ago, because I had to tell people stop calling me auntie. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a whole era of like Auntie Jackie, and then it was cute until it wasn't cute, and it was like, okay, you're 40, like, why are you calling me yo auntie? Like, you got kids. I'm confused. Like,
please,
why am I auntie?
Of your ass.
No, it's actually
don't play with that shit.
No. It was because I was going through a lot of personal things, being the eldest, because I'm the oldest of 7 in my family.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that.
Oh, trauma, straight jacket. So I had my own, and I have one parent that's immigrant. So the stakes for the firstborn daughter in an African household is you quite literally have to be perfect.
Oh my God.
So what I realized is like a lot of my personal life, and it was really tough having this conversation, because a lot of people were like, oh my God, you're putting into words something I never thought. I realized in myself, like, thank you for verbalizing. I've been going through the same thing too. What I didn't realize, because I was young, like, you don't know everything when you first start. When I started YouTube at 21, I didn't know anything. I thought I did, but I didn't. But what I started to realize is my personal life is starting to mirror how people treat me professionally. And I had to say,
interesting.
How am I allowing and playing into that? And I literally talked about,
I don't know. Why not embrace it? Because I do know how she's very successful. And of course, even if she's younger, is that respect of the success and the maturity that you've had. And it makes sense. You're the oldest, so you're more mature than most.
Yeah, but it also comes with a level of responsibility that like you're being forced to take on, and you don't necessarily have to. You know what it reminds me of? Remember when Rihanna was like, I ain't your children fucking role model. Don't
She
have them
isn't.
looking to me for these things, and like, calling me out about what I'm doing for my personal life, because
And I agree.
you're putting me in the role as your child's role model.
But like you just said, she's like she's being forced to play a role. No one's forcing. They're just calling you auntie.
Yeah, but calling you auntie, so it's like if you make certain mistakes or you say certain things, it's like you're not allowed to do that because you are the auntie. You're supposed to be responsible. You're supposed to be looked at in this light.
That's what I would say to them. I'm like, no, like it's not. I'm not, just because you call me auntie, you see me in a different light, doesn't mean that I'm going to now move in order to make sure that this perception of me doesn't change in your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look. Don't listen. Like, I'm not here to be your role model. Even with my kids, like, they're different, right? There's things that mommy as a woman does that not necessarily me as a mom. I want to be a good role model for my kids, but we're not the same.
Yeah.
There are things that I do and that I'm okay with that my daughter probably doesn't like.
Yeah.
So,
but I understand her completely with not wanting that responsibility to be put on her.
Yeah.
Taking it back to me personally.
What is it?
I feel like with my age, I am going to go ahead and embrace auntie.
Yay!
Right? But just know I'm an irresponsible auntie. I'm not the auntie you follow.
Okay.
I'm the crazy auntie.
No, you're not.
Don't listen to Auntie Deck. She just be talking. She just be talking.
Like you're doing right now, because what do you do that's wild? Sleep?
Yeah. I take a lot of naps. I lie to men a lot. I lie to men a lot, Carla. Okay. I'm lying. I'm actually engaging in a conversation right now. Lying. Got a big old lie going on. I'm scheming up something.
Some people need that.
Yes, I am going to embrace auntie.
Okay.
But irresponsible auntie.
I
wild auntie. That. Fun auntie.
I would say eclectic. I would say independent.
Yes.
I would say unique. Not irresponsible. Your bills is paid.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not crazy.
Exactly.
You're
not any of that. You're just
a little wild.
On the wild side. Yeah. Midlife crisis.
So I'm not the responsible
I'm not responsible for y'all.
Yes, exactly.
You're responsible for your own things.
I'm never telling y'all what to do. If anything, don't do what I do. Just know that. I'm the crazy auntie.
I'm telling you, don't even whoever's listening, they're at least over 21, right?
Yeah.
At least over 21. You have the choice now as an adult to look at what we're doing, because we have a show and we have a platform, and you can choose to do what we do or not. And that's your responsibility. Like, we're going to start off the show. We ain't no therapist. I'm not a doctor.
You thought you was a therapist the other week, though.
I'm always a therapist, but I'm not a legal therapist or a licensed therapist. So I love to give advice. My
judge and jury.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But then you go to God. Okay. I'm not the all end all be all. I just got opinions.
Yes, you do. Just like an auntie. Very opinionated.
Just like an auntie.
Very opinionated.
When you go to Christmas and the auntie got something to say,
yes,
that's me.
You're right.
That's going to be me. And I'll be seeing it. Like, when the girls tell me about certain things, I'll be like, I have to hold my tongue. And then be like, what should I say? What should I not say? On the mic, you're not in front of me. But when I'm talking to people, I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. And sometimes it just comes out and I'm like, I shouldn't have said that.
So that's it. We're aunties.
We're aunties.
We're just gonna accept it.
Let's just make auntie shirts.
We should.
Yeah. So what now? I'm an auntie.
It always comes back to a business for you.
Okay, sorry. I feel like we should make auntie shirts.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm down. She's really pretty too, Jackie.
Yeah, she is. She's gorgeous.
She's always put together.
So put together.
Ooh, lashes always on.
Lashes, hair. You should see what she looks like cleaning her house. She cleans her house on TikTok a lot, which is so enjoyable, so relaxing.
To watch somebody else clean their house.
Yes, it's because her house is like, it's not dirty. You know what I mean?
So she's just wiping down clean countertop?
Yes. And it's like, oh, that's even shinier.
No, my thing is, as she's cleaning, you're watching different angles, right?
Yeah.
I would love for someone to record her recording herself cleaning the house, because that would look, it's like,
but
move the
actually,
tripod.
knowing Jackie, there might be somebody recording her cleaning.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think she knows.
She got the money for it.
She does, but she is a content creator. She likes to create, so I can see her like doing her own little things, and maybe somebody editing it, but she'll shoot the whole thing.
So y'all don't got to worry about us blocking you for calling us auntie. We're gonna go ahead and accept it.
We could worry about us blocking you about other things, though. I will block you about other things. Auntie, not so much. Play with me with something else, and I blocked yesterday. Yesterday, I put punk bitch block section. Get out of here. Better my text messages.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not entertaining this. Blocked. How dare you?
What else is going on in the world?
Okay, so let's take this back. Shan Booty. We're going to go into, this is motherhood, right?
Okay, yeah.
So us as mothers. And I want to just say that I'm going to, yes, give my opinion. But at the same time, this comes with love. And I'm still accepting people to come into this hood of motherhood. A couple years back, watched Jazzy, I believe is her name. So her name is Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
She's dating ex-NFL player Cam Newton. She went on
The Hat Man.
The Hat Man. What? I don't understand the hats, but it's not for us to understand. Very handsome man. So handsome that he has 8 children.
Subjective.
I think he's handsome.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's handsome. Until he opens his mouth. So she went on Shan Boodrums. She is now his 4th or 5th baby mama with the 8th child, something like that. He got the money, so he was complaining about money not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But she went on the show on her own and spoke about how you've probably seen this before. Basically, she loves to love, she gives, she irons his clothes, she feeds him, she asks for nothing in return. She just wants to love and do everything for her man.
She said like he don't even have to ask for nothing. She anticipates his needs. She's there. She loves to serve.
All of that.
Yeah.
So, understandably, she got a little dragged for that because they were like, girl, when you're looking from the outside in, it's like, oh, you're neglecting yourself. You're neglecting the love that you need, the care that you need, because no one's taking care of you. You're just taking care. And eventually, if I keep drinking this water, the cup is going to be empty. Yeah. And now you're saying that it's empty as hell. Nobody's pouring back into you. You don't want spit. You want water.
Oh, my God.
So she ended up with an empty cup. And I'll tell you when. So she had this baby with Cam Newton. This is before the baby. She had the baby, right? When she went on Shan Booty. So she gets pregnant, has this baby. She's so happy or whatever. And then now she has a shift in what she's got going on. She went onto a panel to discuss how she has lost her spark after becoming a mom, that she's out here cooking and cleaning and taking care of everything. And when she looks up, it's 4:00 and no one has even asked her if she's eaten before.
Oh, wow.
That she's just like literally losing herself in this whole thing, but she has a partner. You literally have this partner, which you said that you were willing to give everything to, and you needed nothing in return, essentially. But I guess housing. He's providing housing. But she became this thing. Now, I didn't watch her much before this, but I am going to judge her in a second, or give my opinion, I should say. Let's reframe that. But I do want to take this back into how motherhood does, and at times end up, especially in the beginning, taking over your whole identity. Like there's a whole trend on TikTok of people showing their baddie self before the kid, body on the island, and then it's like you're 3 months in, breast milk everywhere, hair grown out, nails not done, you haven't brushed your teeth in I don't know how many days, and you I remember vividly, I don't remember with Ayana, but with Psalm, there'll be some days and I'm like, I smell. This is my hair be knotted back here. Like it was so bad. I'm like, girl, take a shower, brush your teeth, but you're just so caught up in this whole like taking care of your household and your baby and being sucked dry from your titties. Like all this is happening. And I got upset when she did that, that second part, only because she was screaming, no one talks about postpartum. No one talks about how hard it is. No one, da-da-da. And it's like, hey,
We've been talking about it.
for a long time. And she's not the only one. So I'm using her as an example, but she's not the only one. I hear women all the time saying after they have the baby, how it's so hard and no one talks about it, but it's like, it's just, you're not listening,
right?
Because before you have children, we're lucky enough that we had our children young enough to kind of experience this, but you're going through all these years in life thinking, oh, I'm taking care of myself, I'm successful, I'm able to do business, I can take care of my parents, I can take care of my nephews and nieces. You don't realize it's completely different when you're a mother. So they feel like, oh, I got this. I can do that. I'm better than
so
you.
Easy. Why is she complaining? Why is she not keeping herself up? If once I get pregnant, I'm gonna keep myself up for my man. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, baby. When that reality hit,
it hits hard.
Yes, it does.
It hits you and you're realizing, oh my God, I'm alone. So although for those women that are having children later on in life, but you feel as though you're better than the moms that are struggling, trust me, it's going to hit you as well. I don't care how much money you got, how many nannies you got, especially if you don't have a partner that is supportive. Exactly. I have seen some women that have very supportive partners and family, and they still dragging. They still stink from 3 days not taking a bath. You know what I'm saying? And they have all the resources in the world. I actually just saw that ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, they're having their third baby. Congrats to them.
Yes.
But he said that he didn't wait till his 30s to have kids to have babysitters. So they don't have babysitters or nannies.
Oh, wow.
He's a stay-at-home dad.
I like that.
I
like a stay-at-home dad.
A good one.
As long as the mom wants to be a working career woman, I love a good stay-at-home dad.
Shout out to Janice, I believe her name, from Yo Quiero Dinero podcast. Yeah. She just married. Oh, she had been on the podcast. Anyways, I'll tell you about it. Yo Quiero Dinero. We'll tag the episode on here. But she divorced the guy from cheating, her ex-husband, and she met a new man about a year or two later. I think he's younger than her. She married him, did a prenup because she's a financial guru. She has a book and everything. And now she just married him and she's made him a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
She had her first baby at 40, I think she is. And or let me not lie, she might not be 40. I think she just turned 40, actually. I don't know. Sorry, Janice, if I fucked up your age. But girl, yeah, she done made him a stay-at-home dad and she loves it. Yeah. She's got financial planning. She got prenups and all that stuff. But honestly, to the women that feel like they're better than the moms that are struggling until you get there, honestly, like, fuck you. Hello, welcome. I'm glad we're here talking about it, but also put your chest right here, like, y'all right here on my bosom. Come here, baby. I understand you're going through it. Cry it out and go apologize.
Did Jazz say anything that she's learned from this situation? Because for me, it is very few people that like bother me on the internet, but she bothers me.
Why?
Because I feel like every time I hear her, she's usually saying how she's better than other girls or other women. So the first time I ever heard her, she was saying how like she don't take nothing from a man and like she couldn't be y'all sticking around for all this foolishness. Then it was like, oh, I'm gonna stick by my man. Like I'm a ride or die. Like
she's ride or die. He's dying.
So
she
wrote it. What's her solution to no one listening to postpartum?
Nothing. No, she's still with the mans. Like I don't know. We see, at the same time, we don't know them, so I can't say that it's gotten any better behind the scenes because we really don't.
She don't
know.
really share that part. She really just talks about like her feelings and things like that.
Yeah.
But another thing that about like what happens after you have the baby is I think a lot of us don't know that we're dealing with postpartum depression. So it's like with the community and everything, you still can come out like not looking and feeling like yourself. Like,
right.
It's a huge thing to have a baby. It's a huge shift to have a baby.
Your organs are rearranged. You literally are creating a human inside of you. There's women that lose their teeth. Yeah. There's women that their hips break.
That's why a lot of people lose their side tooth. A lot of women.
Really?
Yes. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
No, there's some that it'll fall. I've known a girl that her hips broke because of lack of calcium. You can literally lose your mind. Your hormones are all over the place. Like it's no joke giving birth. You have placenta. You have organs that you're building for a human being.
Goodness.
Like I'm sitting here talking and I was literally made inside of the womb of a woman.
Yeah. To
keep me going to 38. Like that to me is crazy, and people don't respect that. They just think we're these factory building like manufacturers. No, we're not the manufacturing companies that Trump's trying to bring over here. Yeah, like we are women that you need to respect our birth, and I don't think that we're respected on that, including by women that don't have children yet.
I know. I'm so glad that there weren't like this. I'm gonna sound like an old lady, but I'm so glad there weren't camera phones back when I had Michaela. Because the phone is always out, the camera is always out. The way that I looked when I gave birth.
I have pictures and I looked like a baby.
I was like swollen
at
the end. Like I like had like water retention and
stuff. Did you have preeclampsia?
No. But I was just like, my foot, like I have my mom took a picture of my foot. My foot was like swollen and stuff. I just look
Dang.
so bad. And you see these girls now, like you're literally going live in the delivery room when you about to have your baby. Like,
No, I do have tons of documentation because my dad sent my ex-husband to Circuit City. Ooh, I aged myself.
They're like, the Circuit what?
Circuit what?
Yeah, baby, it was Best Buy before it was Best Buy.
Right. So we went to Circuit City, and he, as we're in the hospital, sends him with money to buy. It was like $1,200 for the camera, a picture camera. And back in the day, it wasn't like just the recorder had the small disc when they first came out, the little CDs to put in there.
Yeah.
And he came back with both of those, so everything is documented.
Oh, that's cool.
From when I had my baby. But I just look back at those pictures, and I looked like I was 12. I had pencil eyebrows. My curls were pretty fresh, but it was just, I didn't look like that. But now I see women going into the delivery room literally with a makeup artist before going in, choosing the day that they have their baby.
Yes, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can elect to have them on a certain day. Most doctors just want you in and out, and C-sections cost more. And if you wait till the end, you're going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Right? If you wait until your baby's actually ready, you most likely will have stretch marks. You will get big. You have loose skin. Like, it's just part of it. So they're trying to skip some of that. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like,
did you get dressed up this last time with Psalm? Like, did you do your makeup and get your hair done and stuff?
girl, no, I was laboring at home.
Oh, I forgot about that. Your crazy ass with this home birth stuff.
Yeah, I labored at home.
I forgot you're so extra.
The video, well, no, back it up. And this is why we're going to have a doula on the show again. Because the reason why I did not want to go to the hospital is because they wanted to push a C-section on me.
Okay.
Because I already had a C-section and I wanted to have a natural birth. So I needed to wait as long as possible to get there because as soon as I got there, they were already offering medication. And I'm like, no. So I looked a hot dookie mess. My water broke at home, but I wanted to make sure that I had a vaginal birth if possible without them intervening with like Pitocin or anything else.
Yeah. Oh, I want that. Give me the drugs.
No, I just remember having the epidural with Ayana because I ended up having a C-section. And it was just the recovery is so much. Your back starts hurting. I hear the horror stories because of epidural. And when I had to yes, it hurt. It definitely hurt like hell. But I was walking immediately afterwards. No pain. Once that placenta came out, I was up taking a shower, walking around. It was done. So you endure this pain.
You're a gangster.
And then you're back to normal.
You're a gangster.
Your body's meant for that.
Not this body.
That's why you wait at home and then you get there when it's too late.
Give me the drugs. Modern medicine. I'm taking advantage of it.
No.
Give me the drugs.
Then the baby come out all high and shit.
Man, she's fine now. That's probably why she's so chill. She's still high from the epidural.
Ayana too. She just said, fuck life. I got epidural in my system. That's what happened. See? And Psalm, you know what? I could have used a little epidural with Psalm sit his ass down.
We just uncovered something.
Get the epidural.
Get the epidural. Psalm ain't sat down since. He ran up out of there.
Literally, I spit him out. He came out like, he was in there doing somersaults. He needed an epidural.
I'm getting the epidural. Did you pull him out like Kourtney Kardashian? You remember when she pulled her?
Oh, no. I literally, you've seen the video, right? Of me having him?
No, and I don't want to.
No?
Thank
you. Can't see my vagina. It's from the side. You just see him literally, hear me screaming, and then he just pops out.
Then he has the stuff on him.
No, my baby came out clean. I had a clean vajayjay.
There's blood on the baby.
No, there was not blood on the baby. I'm telling you, I had the.
Why are you going to your phone? I am not looking at that.
Yes, you are. Watch this. What
Cut the fucking tape. I am leaving.
No, you're not. It's so good. It's such a good video.
I am not watching
I'm telling you, you have to see it.
Post it on the internet. Show them.
Hell no. They can hear it though. Okay, hold on.
But I gotta look.
Yeah, you gotta.
What?
Okay, just press play. They can hear it, but just play it. It's like 30 seconds.
I saw water gush. I see blood. Ah.
You see how quick he came out?
Not quick enough.
Yeah.
You said something's ripping.
It was. Because it felt like it was coming out your butt.
I didn't feel nothing, and I want to keep it that way.
No, but after that, I was walking.
Hey, yay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I could have gone through my whole life and never saw that. Like, what in the world?
It was a pretty good angle too, because you can't see like my stuff. But he just bloop came out. and said, "Hello, world. I'm here to rock it."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. No, really quick though. I did not get all dressed up, but I do see it. And I think that has to do, I think I judged it at first a little bit more. And now that you mentioned that we didn't have
the camera.
we didn't have Instagram, we didn't
Mhm.
have all of that.
Nope.
So it makes sense. Probably I would have done a little bit more
something.
back then.
Yeah,
I mean,
something.
I took a shower. My hair was like the curls were pretty fresh, like 24 hours. I would say that, but nothing extra.
Yeah.
And I can see why women want to go in like full face of makeup, especially if they're going in for a C-section.
Honestly, it's probably the last time you get to do your makeup for a while.
Not some of these girls.
Once that baby get there.
Some of these women still do it, but maybe they're just a different breed.
But you know what I saw that I would do
What?
if I needed it?
What?
I don't know how true it is, but I heard that celebrities, while they're there, they go ahead and get a tummy tuck before they let them out of the before they get released from the hospital.
Can you get a C-section? Can you have a C-section and automatically at the same time get a tummy tuck at the hospital? See if it's, because I don't know if it's possible.
You already open, why not?
Because your organs
and isn't the tummy tuck a little higher than the C-section?
And longer.
Yeah.
Because they got to take out skin. Like my C-section is super small. They're supposed to be super small. So it says yes, you can have.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
No, I think I asked it wrong. Can you have a tummy tuck right after having a C-section at the same time? ChatGPT, come on now. Don't fail me now. You've gotten me through a lot. While it's technically possible to have a tummy tuck immediately after a C-section, it's generally not recommended by most surgeons and medical professionals because of healing complications, postpartum changes your body undergoes, anesthesia, and recovery, and breastfeeding considerations.
So that means the right plastic surgeon will still do it.
Correct. For the right amount of money.
Exactly.
For the right amount of money.
Sign me up for that one. I might not be beating my face before I give birth, but I'll get a tummy tuck if I needed one.
I would too.
Go ahead and heal at the same time.
I think that's one thing that I would get. Like, I'm a little scared of like a BBL or a facelift, unless it's like needed. Like, I'm
scared
like
of none of that.
But I'm scared of like. But a tummy tuck is something you can't change depending on how bad it is.
The skin, yeah.
And then especially if you're like already a thin girl, and that's all you have, it's like just pull it real quick, it's like a curtain. Bring it down.
It's like you tucking your shirt in.
Yeah, tuck my shirt in.
Yeah.
But then you be seeing the belly button look like this.
Okay.
Like long. It's like an oval.
Right.
I don't like the oval. How can they not do that?
Because I don't know.
I'm convinced I'm getting BBL.
Oh, you are?
Okay, so I have a friend, won't say her name, but she just got a BBL. And she was awake. It was an awake BBL.
You can do that?
Yes, she was showing Ariel, like she was taking pictures and on her phone the whole time that they were doing her BBL.
Okay.
So it is more costly, but it is also safer because you're not completely knocked out. You're able to say if you're feeling something or if something's wrong. And I just feel like she looked so good and natural. And it's here in Orlando.
You're not really getting a BBL though.
You don't think so?
No, you're not.
I feel like I might. Not a big one, a little one.
Okay. When?
Okay, think about it.
You're not gonna get a BBL. You're not gonna get a BBL.
Maybe they can use my chin fat because I'm gonna go with you to get the chin fat now. Because now that's my entire algorithm. Bitches with fucking chin lipo all the time, and they look like they lost 20 pounds.
It really does make a huge difference.
Holy cow! Now every time I look at myself, all I see is chin fat. I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea.
They're gonna think we're plastic surgery obsessed.
But we don't do anything.
I know.
Just keep talking about it. Nothing gets done. I come in here with empanadas.
I wonder if other girls do that. Like, talk about this plastic surgery that they're never going to do.
I don't know. Do you guys hang out with your friends and talk about you? I feel like you would. We talk about the guys that we would smash and we never know who they are. Or the crazy things that we would do. Like, you literally told me that you would have an OnlyFans and that you'd be okay with your daughter having it. And it's like, I get it, but you won't do that.
No, not in this life.
For survival, I think you would in this life.
Yeah, but I don't think it would get that bad. Lord help me. Lord help me.
Yeah, so I feel like we talk about things that we could do, but you wouldn't actually do it. But this, I might. I think I'm gonna wait to see how she like continues
how
to
it
recover.
settles down, which is like it takes like a year for it to settle.
Yeah,
6 months to a year.
Let me see what it looks like in 3 months.
Yeah,
she gonna be in a thong. I love this for her. I just want this gone, right? Like, because my booty's okay. So if they lipo right
I don't
here,
know what that is.
like the fat right here,
Oh.
because since I'm squared, I don't go in like this. So if they take a little bit out from here, then my booty will look more pronounced
Okay.
and shaped. I don't know.
I love, regardless of if you want to go in and do your makeup and your hair for your surgery, for your delivery of your baby, or if you want to have a C-section, whatever it is. I mean, not a C-section, a tummy tuck. I just love that we have the option now.
We do have the option. Just be careful who you go to. So many horror stories with doctors, especially in Miami. Don't go to Miami. You are literally like cattle going in by number. I do also know someone else, the cleaning lady's sister, I think it is, went down there and it was literally like cattle.
Look at you telling people business. How you know she wanted people to know she got her BBL?
The cleaning lady didn't.
Yeah, but her sister did. And
You
put your cleaning lady on your social media.
It's not that one no more.
Right.
It's a different. No, it is a different one. It is. It's the other one. She don't be. I've never tagged her or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. No. But yeah, it's like cattle.
Oh, I know. I went. Not to get my, but I went with,
But when you went with her, it was a while back. It still wasn't like this.
No,
it was big, but it wasn't like
no,
now.
it was when it first got big. Actually, I feel like now it slowed down.
Oh, you feel like it was bigger then?
It was bigger then.
I remember her being on her knees driving back.
Yeah. So I think it was bigger then.
I mean, I went with someone twice. Well, it was the first 2 times was lipo. They were all lipo actually. She never got a BBL. They added to like put her booty up, but when I saw her dead. Like it's all this blood loss. Like the massages when the stuff comes out the holes. Did you see that with your friend? It's like they massage and it's like psh, it shoots out and they're screaming.
Okay, between that video and what you're describing right now, we can go ahead and move on.
Okay.
All right, we're back. Carla, what's got you feeling good this week?
You. Okay, so let's start with what's making us feel, both of us, good because we did something. So my birthday was Sunday. We had Japan in my house. And then Monday, when it was like my actual birthday, it was really like a vibes day.
Yeah, we just went on vibes.
I went to the gym in the morning. Then what did I do afterwards? Oh, then we went to the Ritz.
Yes.
We went to the Ritz and hung out by the pool. And as we're in the pool, we were all like, we haven't seen Sinners.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got on the subject of it.
I have no idea.
But I had no plans to see it. I thought it was a horror movie. So I was like, no, thank you.
You're not going to see it? I knew I was going to say it, just didn't know when. I probably would have waited till it came out on my TV and watched it then. But I knew that I wanted to watch it and actually hear it. Because I don't know if you remember parts of the movie when you can hear them doing like certain music with their hands. It's like it felt like they were in the room. Like the surround sound. So we went to go watch Sinners and I really enjoyed it.
It was so good.
He was so fine.
So the storyline was amazing. Every actor was amazing.
Super
the
good.
Backstory behind every character was amazing. The setting was amazing. And then TikTok girls, after I watched it,
I haven't gone
with like learning like why he chose like for the villain, spoiler alert, why he chose for like the villains to be like Irish, because it was like the oppressed becomes the oppressor because they were also slaves at one point.
The 3 people that came in were Irish? Oh,
yes,
they were doing the Irish music.
And then vampires, but also culture vultures. Like just it's so layered. So I'm like enjoying it even more, like learning these things and thinking back to like what I saw.
So I haven't done the TikTok dive and I'm just I don't know much about the background, but all those breakdowns of TikTok and the stories of Irish and culture and did Ryan Coogler actually mean for that to be a thing, or is this people watching and coming up with their own?
So there's some interviews coming out where he is like either confirming or explaining some things, and then some stuff I don't even know if people have like verified,
but it sounds good.
Anything. Yeah, I mean, it does connect in the way that they're like explaining things. So
I loved it.
Really cool.
For me, what I felt the most that touched me was how the vampires could not come in unless you invited them.
Yeah.
And I've always said, I think we've talked about this, like how far are you willing to go with certain things? And the reason why I don't even play sexual things, for example.
Okay.
The more that you explore with certain things and you allow them in, it's like you start opening this door and it just starts coming in, right? So it was like evil. The second you open the door, you allow it to come in. It can't come in if you don't allow it to. There's no way that I feel like evil can come into your home or that evil can touch you unless you open the door for it or even a window.
Yeah.
They can come in. So I love that when she's just like, you've been coming in and out of here all day and now you can't come in?
Yeah. So another part that really stood out to me, and I was wondering what you and Jenna were thinking about this as we were watching, when, I'm forgetting his name, the musician, when the vampire was going to kill him at the end.
Sam or Sammy?
Sammy. And he starts praying, our Father who art in heaven. And the vampire starts praying as well. And he says, yep, they came over to our land and they brought that same religion and they used it. And I was like, I wonder like what you guys were thinking and what thoughts on that.
And I will tell you that I don't have the full words and the history of it, but that is a narrative of Christianity, as though, the oppressor used this with us. And it's true. I do want people to understand that folks do use religion as a way to manipulate. And it's every religion, not just Christianity. Sure. So, and also it shows me how evil knows God. Oh, yeah, they believe in God. They fear God, and they have to use that in order to get in there with you. And it wasn't just the prayer. It was the way that they still emulated who you are. I know you. Yes. I know what you like. Yeah. I know. Do you know me?
I know your hopes and dreams. You're never going to get them going. Yeah.
Their stories and their minds. I'm like, they know who you. Hey, boss man's here. No, they know who you are. And it's like, when you pray, don't stop praying. Yeah. Just don't stop, because it's going to come a point where it's like they can't continue praying with you. And they can't, and then you keep going on that, and then you'll realize who's who.
Yeah. It was so good.
I think when he started praying, I went, I don't know if you heard me, I squealed. I was like, oh my God, yes. Because I saw the vampires as evil. I don't know if he meant for that. Was that a part of your?
Yeah, they were evil.
Was that supposed to be like the devil type of thing? Yeah. The vampire. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't know if my little Christian ass was taking it that way, but that's how I received it. It's like, child, just pray and don't just listen to their prayer because they're trying to tell you something else. You need to be locked in with your relationship with what you know. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. He was cool. I liked that they didn't kill him.
That was so cool.
And it was a protection too. When the brother said, do not touch him, like leave him alone, that was him basically saying, that's a child of God. And you play with that when you're playing with him.
Do you think it was purposeful with the duality of the two women, the two lead women, that the evil was this white girl who led them down this path, and then the savior.
But she wasn't white.
She was white. Her mom was mixed, and she was like a third black.
She had a drop of black.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a mixed girl. She's one of you.
But she was still a white. No, she was a white girl. She was a white lady.
You could have played her part.
See, now we're being rude.
She looked just like you.
Now we can go ahead and cut it. We can go ahead and cut it. The whole fucking vibe is off. The whole
she was white passing.
You can't come in my door. What they say, like, no.
I'm not inviting you in.
No.
No. So you're saying with her being light skinned and her and the other one being a dark skin.
She's not light skinned. She's a white lady.
Okay.
Because I said so. But did you see how happy she was that she finally found a way for them to be together forever? Remember, she wanted them to be together, and now they could be together. The movie was just like, if y'all haven't seen it, please.
I don't know. I did love that the other one was like the dark skin, in touch with her culture and her roots, and I love that when she was like immediately, there's something off about him. Wait a minute. Yeah. Don't let him in. It's like she knew instinctively. It's like she was so in touch with herself, the people around her, her spirituality, that she knew from just looking at his eyes something was different.
Bruh. When she came back in spirit and was holding that baby.
I just got chills. Hot titty.
Boo-hoo crying.
Oh. I didn't even cry.
That cigarette out, you can hold it. I'm like, put the cigarette out. It's time for you to go to the other side.
So I thought when he handed the baby, like it would disappear and he wouldn't be there, but he got to hold the baby.
Because he was dying. He was going to the other side.
Oh, man. I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
Dang. It was beautiful. He was beautiful.
Yeah. She was like, go ahead and let go and come on over here. Yeah. It was so good. Michael B. Jordan did so good playing like two different characters. Like,
I've never been a huge like fan of like watching him. I mean, he's always been good because I love all his movies. Yeah, he's definitely good. But I've never been like in awe of him until this movie.
Yeah, really cool. I do love how like the theme that I'm seeing with Ryan though, he gives so much backstory about the villains
Mm-hmm.
that like they're also interesting. And like,
Yeah.
it's like, do I want the villain? Like, yeah, like they can't stop the clan if they all become vampires. And
They
you know what I mean? It's
can.
like, wait a minute, am
Because
I
it makes sense.
Yes.
It makes sense what they're doing, but also
Yes.
it's like, no.
It's like, yeah, it's like, but for a second,
Just
you're
be
like,
a vampire.
Yeah.
You can live together forever and never age.
Yes.
They look
That
good.
was good. They don't need no chin lipo. But anyway. All right. What else got you feeling good this week?
So really quick, and I'll expound this later on. Ayana has moved out.
Yeah.
She's on her own. So I'm not an empty nester because I got another little nigga in the house. But she is, she got her little own apartment and she's moved out. So now I need an au pair. But as she moved out, I moved my office to the bigger room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it.
It's like a whole studio now.
What?
Yeah.
I feel so at peace in there now.
You should have High Hello Labs come decorate it, actually.
You know what, Carlos? We need you. Come put a couple trinkets in my office. No, I love being in there. Now my AC at the house staying 78. I know I'm going to save some money on my light bill because I can turn on the one in there and it gets cold so fast I can turn it off.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to stay running. But I'm loving my new office and, getting to decorate it and spending more time in there. And then soon having a whole total stranger from a different country living in my house.
That's going to be interesting. I cannot wait to hear the stories.
Yeah. So I'll let you know how that's going. I'm currently in the search of an au pair and I'll probably talk about it.
Yeah, I want you to talk about it later because it's almost like dating.
Yeah. Dating for my kid.
Because I knew it. Like, I guess Dex, they can turn you down too. But like, that didn't connect for me.
They've been turning me down.
You told me, yeah. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, they got to pick you too.
After, when I was like, oh, I want to, she's like, I'm sorry, I went with a different family. Another one was like, I don't want to live in Florida. Another one was like, oh, I looked at it and it was like that. I'm deciding to go a different direction. And I was like,
there, maybe.
I felt rejected.
Yes.
How dare you reject me and my baby? We are cool.
So cute. What do you mean?
You were going to have a good life. You could have been here, Hi Hello Labs, hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Now your stupid ass staying in France.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she wasn't stupid. Her grandma died.
We have a review this week.
Let's see. Oh, you had something too.
Oh, girl, I'm about to go on vacation in a couple hours. That's all I'm thinking about. That's what I'm feeling good about. I will be in Mexico.
I really think we're gonna run into each other at the airport.
Margarita.
That's gonna be so. And you're going with your daughter.
Yep, it's gonna be her first time.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
going
so
to like.
excited.
You know what you should do? I think it's like $100.
What?
But you should have a limo come pick you guys up at the airport.
Oh, I should look into that.
Yeah, and I'll see if I can find the one that I use. But it wasn't like a long limo, but it was like a shorter one. And in the back, he gave you the warm towels and he gave you your beer or champagne and you drove in the back.
Actually, yes.
Because it's an hour drive.
Yeah. Look that up for me.
Yeah, I'm going to look to see if I can find them. But definitely it was like 100 and something.
We're staying at this
lot.
really fancy hotel called Escaret. It's like, she about to have a time, honey.
I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait. I do want to do something like that with Ayana one day, but not yet. Okay, let's see what we got here. We do have one. Relatable black girl. Oh, I think I know who this is.
Okay.
Maybe not. There's a lot of relatable black girls. She says, favorite podcast. Love the podcast. You guys have such good chemistry. Dex, I love
you too.
I love half chill. I love how. Mm-hmm. Dex, I love how chill and realistic you are and how much you lie. Just kidding. She didn't say that. Carla, you're so straightforward and honest. Good advice while being hilarious. Carla, I'll be using your services for my podcast soon. XOXO. Hey, girl. Come on over. I help you. So it's not the one I thought it was.
Carla don't be giving good advice, though. So
I give great advice.
Right.
What do you say, Viv? I give good advice? Yeah.
Viv is so sweet.
Also, I need to post the basketball pictures. I need to post it. And y'all, the one person that could have vouched for me for basketball had a family emergency.
One person, but you were so great. But it was only one person.
It's 20 years ago.
Right.
Which, by the way, I still
remember Lisa Leslie. How many years ago is that?
You don't remember Lisa Leslie? You had no idea who Lisa Leslie was. Do you know who Skylar Diggins is?
A female basketball player.
No.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
I'm like, that's why you're asking me.
Okay, never mind. I wish she would have been there. But anywho, thank you so much for leaving a review. Make sure you go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube. Leave a review there as well. We'll continue to grow the show. We have a lot of things in the work on the back end.
Yes.
We need y'all to listen. We got to grow these numbers. And by doing that, it's by sharing on social media. Yeah. But you know how you can take a screenshot of your man's text message and send it in the group chat.
Oh, Lord.
So take a screenshot of when you're listening, post it, tag us. Like, really, I want to make this community. And we were talking about adding maybe some bonus content. And I
Yeah.
did make a poll. Actually, really quick before we get out of here, we have like a minute. Before we get out of here, I wanted to show you that I did a poll.
Mm-hmm.
And
She
the
always doing
poll was
something.
about where we're going to go do meetups with women.
Okay.
Because I feel like it was after Sunday. I just felt so much love. And I'm like, man, I just don't know if people have relationships like this where it feels selfless, where it feels like it just felt so good. So I did a little story, whatever. I'm like, where are y'all ladies at?
Yeah.
That we can do a small like
Little
meetup.
intimate
And I
gathering,
remember
yeah.
when I did it for Shit I'm 30 and even just over Zoom during COVID, girls became friends. Like they're still friends to this day. I'm still friends with some of them. Like shout out to Shay and KK. Like oh my God. I can't think of her name.
It's the
right now.
ADHD.
Shit, whatever.
Blame of mine, not
Yeah,
of heart.
please, not my heart. But I want to shout out some of the cities that y'all said. Here we
Okay.
go. Look.
Are there ones that our Frontier Pass will take us to?
Yes,
Okay.
because we're absolutely using the Frontier Pass. So somebody said Tokyo. All right. We'll get there.
Okay. Not the Tony.
Baltimore.
Okay.
There was a lot of Florida. So Orlando, Miami, Orlando, ATL, a lot.
Mhm.
We got Detroit.
Okay.
I think Detroit would be fun. A little
Okay.
scary,
Yeah.
but fun. Duval.
Okay.
Shout out
Another
to
scary
Duval
place.
County. Yeah, very scary. I'm gonna need you to come down here when we do Orlando. Come over here to Orlando.
We love you though.
Chicago.
Okay.
You're going to Chicago.
I'm going to
Go
Chicago.
feel it out. You should do a meet and greet.
I'll do it. Well,
while you're there.
I'm be with Beyonce. So
You'll be too busy.
Sorry, girls.
DC.
Okay.
New York, DC, Boston, New Orleans.
We need to go to DC before they shut down the African American Museum.
They're about to shut it down?
I mean, probably.
Oh, that would suck. All right. Well, we have tons of cities here. Like I'm scrolling and they're still coming up. Charlotte, North Carolina. I ain't going there too close to my broke ass baby daddy. Don't want to smell the same air. So Florida, New York, Atlanta, Detroit.
Okay, the
for
big
sure,
cities.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do some of those cities. We have a lot of friends there.
For sure.
Yeah. Leave a review and we'll be coming to a city near you at some point. I don't know when. But
We'll
gonna do
get
something.
there.
I feel like we just can do small things. Like even if it's like 15 of us, we can
We're
meet
gonna
up at a
go to
coffee shop.
Business meetings.
Business meetings?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it turned into okay, fine. Bye, y'all. See you next
We
week.
love you guys. See
Bye.
you next week.